Oh, use feet, right?
Yeah, we're pretty wild about it.
Yeah.
So I know
don't
you
know
do
why.
miles
We
instead of
just-
kilometers as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of wish I did kilometers because it just
It's
seems
all
so much
backwards
easier.
here.
Yeah.
You guys just did it differently to like every.
Yep.
I feel
Yep, that's us.
Capitalism.
But
You
all
name
right,
it,
and
we
welcome
got
back,
it.
guys. This is CrashCast, episode number 5. We've got Silky here again, Jmoney once again, and we've got our special guest Samuel the 17th. So
Hello, everyone.
as always, all the links will be below. We've got if you want to listen to this on Spotify like an actual podcast, it's there. It's also on the Google podcast. I don't know, the Google thing and the Apple thing. All the links
Also
are below.
on the Google.
So, yeah, it's also on the Google. If you're wanting to Google it, it's there. Same thing. If you want to Apple it, it is Appled as well. So all those
In the
links,
description.
courtesy of Left. Left's also here, but we can't find a way to get 4 pictures on screen. So it's the 4 of us.
Left is right here.
Yeah, he's actually
The
right here.
ghost of Left.
He's off to the left. We couldn't get him on. Just too far off to the left. But yeah, a lot of interesting stuff happening. We're getting the next season of Cold War.
Oh, that's right.
Some twists and turns with that I didn't really expect.
yeah.
I thought this was going to be an off season for zombies, but I feel like that they've definitely like, all right, we're not getting a map, so we got to pump out something, and that's what we're getting is something. So
And what's all getting added? It's a new perk and field upgrade, right?
yeah, and they're adding like a grappling hook. They're adding a tank to outbreak, which some of that stuff sounds gimmicky, but it sounds like one-off things that could be really fun to mess around with.
Or crazy overpowered.
Yeah, and it looks
Ooh,
like the
The tank
tank.
sounds fire. The tank sounds like the best thing in my opinion.
Tank versus Orda. I can tell you right now, the amount of YouTubers uploading videos, Tank versus Orda, the night it drops, it's gonna be all your feed. You're gonna see
Nobody can take that. That's all Philly Z right there.
no,
Tank
he's
versus
him.
Legion.
he's gonna do Tank versus
Valentina
Legion.
somehow.
It's gonna be Tank versus. That's gonna be like 2 seconds after the update. Philly Z, Tank versus Legion. What?
I know he's already on it, bro.
Yeah, he's working on it
He's a
now.
legend.
It's getting the game
With the
set up.
grappling hook, do you think you're gonna be able to like grapple enemies with it? Or is it just gonna
Probably.
be strictly for transportation?
I think it's gonna be
And you
Transportation,
think-
I reckon.
I think what's gonna happen is it's gonna be some crazy overpowered thing
I-
where you're gonna be able to grapple an enemy and like melee it or something with like the new field upgrade.
Could you
that
grapple
off.
in Blackout? Well, in Blackout, could you? Because it's probably going to be. It's the exact same code from Blackout. I'm pretty sure. Because if you remember, Blackout had it. Were you able to grapple enemies in Blackout? Could you aim at an enemy? What happened if you?
Has anyone here
Get
played
it.
more than 5 games of Blackout?
I don't even think I played a single
Yes.
game.
Okay, okay. You see what I'm saying? That's a tough question to ask. Left? I mean, so you couldn't do that, bro?
No.
All right.
No grappling?
Oh, so
There it is. The
that's
voice of-
probably
the
it,
voice of
Jmoney.
reason right there, for sure.
Yeah.
I reckon it'll be like you grapple and then you'll grapple and then you can like parachute and stuff. I reckon.
I'm
Ooh.
excited to like Spider-Man myself across the map.
It'll
I feel
probably.
like speed runs for Outbreak are gonna get crazy.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I
yeah.
didn't think about that.
Grappling hook into a
Ooh.
parachute.
Yeah, that's gonna. Go
I think
crazy.
it's gonna change Outbreak a lot. It's gonna make it a lot better. I reckon.
Yeah, I do.
If
Especially
that
with
is
the
a
new
thing,
perk,
I
too.
really hope the grappling hook can't grab enemies then, because you know how frustrating it's going to be trying to get away
Yeah.
from a situation. You actually grab onto something and
It'd
pull
be
it to you.
annoying. I think the
That's true.
biggest thing, if this is going to be successful, it's got to be an infinite use. It's going to take up your lethal slot, right? So if it's a drop and you can use it 5 times and it breaks, I think that ruins it. I think just like the new Gersh device, that was pretty much ruined by having like a really low cap. If you can only use the grappling hook, maybe if it was like 20 times, maybe. But if they bring it in, it's like, yeah, it's got 5 durability. You find it, use it 5 times, and then because then people just aren't going to use it. But if you can get it infinite times, I can tell you right now, the entire time I'm playing Outbreak, I'm going from here to here to here. I'm grappling all over the place.
That
I
would
would say a
definitely make
recharge
Outbreak a
time.
lot more playable for like
Yeah.
a lot of round-based players. Because if they
Yeah.
can get around the map that much faster with all that infinite uses, I think it'll bring a lot more people in Outbreak.
Think about
I'm
the
not
trick
too big on the
shots.
dead space that's in Outbreak, but I hope that they make it rechargeable, like a recharge time
Yeah.
at least. So like if you
Ooh,
could just
yeah,
spam
that'd
it,
be
I mean
smart.
that sounds kind of broke, but if it's almost like the same recharge timer for like equipment in multiplayer, whatever that like Gearhead, whatever it is, like something like that would be cool. I would think. But that's
That
gonna
would
be my
be
first
definitely
game.
good balance to it.
I'm gonna be playing. They had a new what is it? What's the name of that map that they're dropping for it? It's a new Outbreak region.
Oh, it starts with a C.
It's the one that they added. Collateral?
Colossus. Collateral.
And then they're adding Zoo 6v6 for multiplayer, which we were talking about when they dropped Zoo for black for.
I don't even think they
for
share the
Outbreak.
same assets. I think it's completely different. Like the zoo from it's the zoo from Black Ops 1.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We were talking about like.
I'm excited for
hopefully
that.
Adding that back, be pretty cool.
And then
What guys, Sam?
what are the weapons they're adding?
Oh, the weapons are the best part. We're
Ooh.
getting akimbo SMGs, which
Ooh.
Are they are the Tech 9s or SMGs? Is that confirmed?
Well, the thing is, it said on the what is it called, the roadmap, it had it listed as an SMG, which they've been wrong before. They classified the nail gun as an SMG as well, and that was
Well, it was a SMG in Warzone.
oh, that might be
they're gonna-
why.
Because there's
it's
no
gonna be
special
added
weapon in Warzone, I don't think.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Because that's in the Warzone category for stuff added on the roadmap.
It was listed as an SMG, but if it's an akimbo SMG, if one of those can do more than like 65,000 DPS, once you get those akimbo, that's the best weapon in zombies, hands down. It blows everything out of the water. Keep in mind the lowest like SMG does like 55 DPS, so it's at least going to do 55. So if you get akimbo, it's doing 55 DPS. It's already top tier. If it even does 60,000, it is the best weapon in zombies, hands down.
Yeah.
And they said they're adding a assault rifle too, right?
Yeah, it's the Enfield from Black Ops 1. Which
Is it a burst?
I don't know. I didn't read enough into it.
Well, I was watching you watch the trailer on it. And
It looked
like
in
a
the
burst.
trailer. It looked like he was bursting, but in the roadmap, the Enfield was full auto in Black Ops 1. That's what's throwing me off a little bit. So
And you think if it was a burst, they put it as a tactical rifle?
yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's why I kind of backed off on that. But if you look at the trailer, whoever was shooting that was only bursting it. But I mean, you can
Wait, there was a
burst.
trailer?
Yeah.
Yeah. There's
I'm
like a
so
little,
out of the loop.
you know those intro cinematics they drop for every like
Season?
mid-season, whatever. You know, like
Nah. I honestly didn't know they did that.
they have these full
You
3D
launched the
rendered,
game?
like cinematic trailers, and you pretty much watch what's about to happen in the next season.
I
Yeah.
missed
You've
that.
never seen that
Jesus.
when you launched the game.
You know, like the little cutscenes they give you that you're forced to watch.
Oh yeah. Oh, so the gun was in that, was it?
All three of them
Yeah.
were in action.
Yeah.
And there's
another
also
one as
another
well.
melee weapon.
There's
too, the cane.
there's a cane. The cane wasn't in there, but yeah, no, watch the cane be
sounds
faster
so
than the
Watch
E2.
that. Watch
I'm
that
gonna
be
be
the best
so
melee
mad.
weapon.
I'm gonna be
too.
so
real.
mad
Cane.
when the cane beats out the E2. The only way that's gonna redeem themselves is if they make like a blueprint weapon that's like a pimp cane. That's the only way I'm okay with it beating out the
That would
E2.
be pretty sick.
If I can be the
go
pimp of
against
zombies walking around, just I get.
It's either gonna be stupid OP or just not even worth using.
I don't know. It's
Set
probably
as
gonna
a
be pretty quick.
showcase weapon, and your character just like.
But
you got
they're,
a little like zombie following you behind, like, come on.
they're also adding in a shotgun pistol, the Marshall. They're adding that in as well, Sam. It's a double
Shotgun
barrel.
pistol.
Yeah,
That's the
From
in
the Black Ops
season
3.
weapon, right?
it's in season, so we got all these other ones we're getting next week.
Heaps
But
of weapons.
yeah, and they're good ones too. All these are things that sound like super fun in zombies. The akimbo SMGs, a potential
Flamethrower.
burst. Oh, we're getting a flamethrower
Oh
too.
yeah.
That's
Ooh,
special, kind of like the War Machine.
Yeah, it'll be a score streak, but it might eventually make its way into zombies, same way.
No, it will. They've confirmed a launch day. It was in the one thing I said that in the video. Yeah, it's coming day
Oh.
one.
You make videos?
That's gonna be fun in zombies.
God dang.
My bad, bro.
We have a lot of content then.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying. I
there's
feel
gonna be a
like
lot of
they
stuff coming.
bumped up the content because everyone's like, dude, no new map. Like they've got to do something this season.
Bro,
'cause-
that new perk, they threw me for a loop.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm so
yeah.
excited.
Now what is that perk? I didn't play when
Death?
that was
It's called
put in.
Perception.
depth
Yep.
perception.
Depth perception.
It's a perk from Black Ops 4 that pretty much it's almost like not like Volt Trade, but it's kind of like walls in zombies, which at its base level doesn't sound like very useful because why would you just see a zombie through a wall when you can only see the ones in front of you? But the additional upgrades for it would be like increased salvage drop from zombies, armor penetration. Lego's gonna help me out here because I don't remember.
I think this is the only two that they confirmed. They confirmed two
Oh,
in the
never
one thing.
mind.
They said it's going to drop. I think it's like 50% more salvage.
50%.
Yeah.
That'll
Early
be the
game.
first perk I buy
Early
every
game.
time.
And then
Now, with them adding the perk, is it also gonna be a multiplayer too?
no, it's like a Perca-Cola. They didn't add Tombstone in multiplayer.
Oh, never mind. I'm thinking never mind. I'm thinking other perks.
Oh, you sounded like okay.
I'm off my game right now.
Yo, I just got elemental pop and
Yeah, we're good,
multiplayer.
we're
Look
good.
at him.
That's a different perk. bro.
Yeah, that was a third.
I just turned that enemy over there.
No, that's my bad.
I feel like they
Joe's
should have
acting
more
like he
stuff
plays
that.
COD, man.
That's a fair point, though. I don't know why they've never added something like that. Like,
Yeah, like
we've never
there's
gotten
never
any
been like an
DLC,
in-season perk drop, has there?
For
Like, for
Warzone,
multiplayer?
this season's getting 2 for Warzone, but that's really the only time we've ever seen it. They've never. I mean,
think
that's a
that's
cool
what I was
idea.
getting confused with.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, nah. They need to do something like that. I've never thought like multiplayer doesn't get really much love except for maps and
There's like nothing to
weapons.
do in it anymore. The only
Yeah.
time I ever go in there is when there's a new gun.
They've
Just gotta get
added
dark
like
matter.
8 Dark Ops challenges to zombies, and multiplayer's gotten 0. Actually, they've gotten 0. Not even
They
1.
haven't gotten one yet. I don't think they've done that to any COD. Like added extra.
Zombies
Dark
got
Ops
1 in Black Ops 3.
No. But like for
No,
multiplayer.
I don't.
Zombies have gotten one for even what was the game? Black Ops 4, didn't they? I'm
Uh,
pretty sure they got one for every map.
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think they got any added.
Oh no.
I think they kind of gave up with the map. Like they stopped caring kind of through Black Ops 4 because of the player reception. But the coolest part about depth perception, we haven't even named it yet. I think it's gonna break in at like armor on zombies 10% faster. You're gonna deal, like,
that's gonna really change
On
everything.
high rounds,
Yeah.
like everything you
but-
do, if you can take off that armor 10% quicker, you can kill that zombie a lot quicker. Which I know
There's so
10%
many
doesn't
guns
seem
that
like a
are
lot.
good, but have bad armor penetration.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
The MG82 was really bad, or it's bad at armor penetration, but it had really good like DPS and stuff like that.
But yeah, you take off that armor, if you can mow them down, that's, I don't know. I really do think that they're, because the thing is, like, the base perk kind of sucks, but doesn't matter. Like, Mule Kick sucked in previous games, but now Mule Kick's insane with the ammo, the, like, extra, you can just spam Simtexes, all that crap. So I think they'll do it justice. We'll just have to see.
Yeah.
Still
Glad
don't
it's not just
understand-
gonna be like another Tombstone
Oh, God.
where it's just completely useless. Like after the first day, you're like, why do I even?
Well, I think
there's
they
no
learned-
need to even buy this when you play.
They learned their lesson from Tombstone. Tombstone, they essentially made the whole perk focused around one thing. It's like everything we do is going to be based around reviving yourself. But with Mule Kick, they're like, okay, we can't. If we make everything about having 3 weapons, this perk's useless. So they essentially made the 3 weapon thing, and then they made everything else different. I think they're going to do that with Depth Perception. It's going to be the base perk, but not everything's going to be focused around seeing zombies easier. They're going to branch off, which that's where Tombstone failed. They didn't branch.
Now on the Wonder Fizz, how many open slots are there?
There's
like right
2
now,
left.
like if you go to
There'll be
Wonder
one after
Fizz,
this.
left, I think, or
only
left,
one
right?
left.
There'll be 1 left.
So what do you think the last perk's gonna be?
Probably
There's been a lot of
PhD.
talk around like PhD and double tap
I-
on which one should
It's
make it
better
in.
crap.
I
they
think
might add more. I don't think that
they
they're
could
just
always
gonna
add
limit
more.
themselves
They'd have to redo
one.
the model, but I think they canceled double tap. The second they lowered the health cap back down, is when I lost
Double
hope.
tap?
I'm pretty sure. As soon as they lowered the health cap back down to half, you realize like how insane the game would be right now if double, like you'd be doing double the damage. So essentially
It's
round
too
like
easy.
I think it's round like 38 would essentially be the same as what 55 is right now.
Yeah.
So
It just would make me so happy.
yeah, it would make 38 essentially because you'd be doing double the damage. Which and so as soon as they lowered the health cap back down from 120,000 to 60,000, I was like, all right, they decided
Well,
not to add double
'cause
tap.
I think that weapons need a buff.
I mean, they essentially,
I mean,
in a
'cause
way, they
weapons
did.
Kind of fall off. Are you using any bullet weapons after like a certain round?
55,
Are you
yeah,
using
you
a sport
can.
streak or are you
With
using a wonder
60,000, you
weapon?
can. I mean, you can.
It
If you
takes way too long to even try and continue going on. Sam, as the high rounder here, if you go for a high round and you're not worrying about like you're not trying to do it with a specific weapon, your go-to is what, like the ray gun
Yeah, like
or
the
whatever
wonder weapon.
Yeah, every time.
But it's
Like,
the
there's
best.
no-
It's,
Oh,
it's
very
always going to
boring.
be it. It's always going to be the wonder weapon, no matter what. Even
But-
if there was
but I
double
mean,
tap.
like before.
That's the point
like,
of it, yeah.
When the game first came out, when Deadwire was super broken, or when it was really good, like I was using any weapon I wanted. That was when I was grinding Dark Aether.
Well, Shatterblast is better now than Deadwire ever was.
Didn't it get nerfed again? Because I was
Really?
using
I know,
it with
that's
the
what
I
mace.
was
and
recording
was
it today.
average as.
I still killed an entire horde with it. That was what I was doing today.
going crazy.
Yeah, it still goes crazy. It still kill all 20
It's
zombies.
good if they're like really bunched, but it feels
You
like
gotta
now
train
if
'em
there's
up.
even like a slight space between like a train, it will not connect.
Yeah, you got to train
Also,
them up.
Like
doesn't
I've been getting it, it's been
activate
like
as much.
inconsistent for me.
Yeah, that's what I found.
Sam, how many records do you hold in zombies right now?
I have no I genuinely just started going for records because like the high rounds are getting a bit. The round 100 challenges are a bit stale.
I mean, if we
I've done
break
so
it
many of them.
down, if we break it down per weapon, I mean, he's probably got the highest high round with the mace, the highest high round with the baseball. I mean,
Oh yeah,
I guarantee you, every weapon he's
bro.
gone to round 100 with, most of that's a world record with using that weapon. So I mean, he probably has an insane amount. They just don't keep stats for that stuff.
Are you still holding the flawless world record?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. To be honest, I don't really check, but I think so.
Isn't there like a site or whatever that you guys look at to submit that?
Yeah,
Did
there
you ever
is.
submit it?
But I don't submit it either.
You don't submit them either, bro.
You gotta put it
just
up
hold the
there.
world record just because. Imagine
Just
if
for
we
the
had
title.
a
On
record
YouTube.
holder, like the official one on the website, but then Sam's got it and he can just hold it over his head whenever. It's just like, damn.
You
Like,
just go on there and dunk on them.
he's
Throw it
one
up.
It's
upload
just
away from
fun
just
though.
like being obsolete, bro.
Now, what
glad you
round did you
enjoy
get
it.
to? Wasn't it like 301?
Yeah, I definitely
Without
could have done
going
better
down.
though.
How'd you go down?
Yeah.
Or to start
Basically, I ran out of my war machine through a decoy, and then like a big group of zombies like piled up, and then I had the ring of fire with the Cerberus. It's getting nerdy now. And so I decided to use the ring of fire with the Cerberus to kill the horde of zombies because there were so many of them I couldn't kill them. So I should use my war machine. I know it's confusing, but and it was a rip. Yeah,
What was the record before that?
230 something.
Oh, so you
Dang,
smashed
man,
it.
smashed it.
Yeah.
Smashed it.
I think it took like 18
Oh.
hours, like straight as well.
18 hours.
Yeah.
After
Yeah.
4 hours of
Ridiculous.
any game I play, bro, I am mentally checked out. Completely.
It's actually fun though, Mao. What do you guys think of Mao?
I love
I
it.
still like it.
Yeah, I like it a lot.
Even if I'm going to grind camos, I feel like it's more fun to do it on Mauer than it is to just sit in Kernel.
It's the only map
But
I
I think
play.
it's because I've sat in Kernel for like 3 days of my life.
Yeah, that's not. I don't think that's even an exaggeration. That's like raw time. Like
Yep.
48 hours.
Yep.
Zombies games be taking forever. I don't know how you go to like round 100 like every other day, Sam. Like not even just like the difficulty of it. Like how do you power through? Like what's your normal? How do you go through and record these round 100 videos? Do you just start at like?
It's because I stream it. It's just entertaining. You know what I mean? Could stream anything, it would be fun.
That's
You
true.
Just talk to chat.
Well, when you
I
first
do it by
started doing
myself,
them-
it's horrible though.
When you first started doing them, you weren't streaming them, were you?
No, but back then the game was so much harder, like 100 times harder. So like it actually, I was like, if I get to round 100 using a knife, like that's actually insane.
yeah.
Where
It
now
was
it's
new,
kind of
too.
like, it's like just testing the weapon basically.
Yep. Pretty much.
When you went for that
So-
social distancing with the e-tool, I think that was the first video I seen of you.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's probably the hardest challenge I've done. That was
That was
weird.
the sickest thing I've seen, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I've never seen something like that, bro. You went
Flexing on
hard.
everyone.
I know, bro. I'm pretty sure, bro, literally has like he's holding like crazy records right now, and nobody knows. Like,
Pretty
I
much.
don't even think he understands how much he's done.
I think it's just random ideas though. It's like, oh, I can eat a. No, that's actually not a good example. But
you
like,
need a what?
it's gonna say I can eat a banana under 2 seconds, but someone's
Smack
definitely.
Oh, yeah?
the zombies with my gamer stick.
That's pretty good skills right there, Sam. Sam can down a nanner.
Yeah.
If YouTube ever goes down, you know where you're making your money.
Yeah,
That was
Uh,
a
It's gotta
really
own the
bad
platform.
example. Eh? No, like, but it's like, oh, who can open? What's a good example? Like, oh, who can get to round 50 using a fist half the time and then ring
Yeah.
a, it's just like making up
Yeah,
random things.
It is like a really specific like stat to hold,
Yeah,
but it's
exactly.
still like it's still impressive. Though.
I got
Like,
the first
there's no
round
need to
100
Beast
in
of
my room.
zombies right there. You got to come up with random challenges.
Got round 100
That's why
sitting in
Cold
this
War's so
room.
good.
There's so much
Yeah.
stuff. There's so much different grenades. Like there's so much, especially with like the tier upgrades going up to tier 5. There's so much different combinations of stuff you can do, and we've never had something quite like that in zombies before with combinations and stuff.
It gives you a lot more reasons to come back too, especially with camos. Like there's actual progression and stuff you can unlock and do, and I feel like that's brought in a lot of people to zombies.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I'm-
no, 100%.
I've never
Like I
gone
was
for master
super casual
camos.
on zombies up until like this year. Like all they had to do was throw camos in there, and I'm there.
Yep.
Pretty much.
He was all in it, bro. That's for sure.
So Sam, when do you start uploading videos? What was your first video?
November 20th. This is crazy because like I was trying to go pro in Fortnite.
Yeah,
And it
my
wasn't.
man.
It wasn't working out, and so I was like, you know what? I love COD. I've been playing COD forever. 2 months time, new COD comes out. There's gonna be new camos. I didn't know that there was gonna be zombie camos, but once I heard about zombie camos, and I was like, new COD, gonna get a guide out really quick, completely grind the camos, and then I just did that. I like literally stayed up for probably like 24 hours grinding the camos like straight, and then got the video out, and then because I think my video is pretty early, it did pretty well. So that's basically
You popped
how I
off
did it.
like immediately. Was that the first video ever uploaded to that channel, or just the first video that's
Yeah.
public?
That's the day I made the channel.
That's
I was like,
ridiculous.
Damn.
because I needed to
What?
make a channel
The
to actually
day
upload
you-
the video. 'Cause
Are
then-
you kidding me?
Day one.
Yeah.
From day one.
How many
Bro,
views
the
did that
YouTube
get
live.
day
How many
one?
views did that get the first 24 hours? Do you remember?
Oh, like 10. I don't know.
Really?
10,000. Your first video
No,
got 10
probably
No, no,
10.
no,
Probably
10.
10.
Oh,
10
10.
views.
I thought
And
you
then,
just
like,
like I thought your like big time must be like, yeah, 10K.
Just a fat
You know,
10.
10 minutes.
Yeah.
That video now
No.
has 700,000 views. You
Yeah.
take my top 2 videos and they don't pass that up. And
You
the
hit
next
the ground
one,
running.
and the next one's almost a
Yeah.
million. Hopefully that hits a million. I still don't have a million, but you have a 900,000 RPG. Hopefully it hasn't died off yet, dude. That could be a million view video. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous. Second video ever on the channel. 2 days after it was
Yeah.
made.
Yeah,
Damn.
once
my
you get your first
channel
mil,
got love.
bruh, it's a nice feeling. You know, I remember when I uploaded my, I
Joe
uploaded
actually-
the video. the
Wait,
other
do you actually
day.
have a million? So
Who, me?
No.
yeah.
Yeah, I got
Ah.
one video on my channel.
He's got
that's
7 of them.
Yeah.
It's got a few. My stuff be popping off. You know, if you never seen it, check it out though. But
He just uploads his swimsuit hauls.
yeah, what the? Yeah, man. Wrecked
Joe
this, bro.
actually has a million views though, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm one of them.
Your
one of
videos
those-
still get those videos get views still. Hey. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like,
I think they're
Damascus
just
is
now
still-
starting to like die down, but like every time I check, they'd get like at least 1,000 a day. It was kind of crazy.
Dang. Long haul
That's
there.
a lot of views a day.
And I uploaded
That's
those like
fire.
over a year ago.
That's crazy.
Have you played
Modern
any new
Warfare
games
just
yet?
popped off.
You play any
New
anything
game?
new? Yeah.
Nah.
Have you heard of Splitgate?
Yeah, I've been playing a bit of that.
How you feel about it, bro?
I was just playing Halo, and Halo's like 100 times better. Like I was playing with my 2 brothers, and yeah, just Halo's just 100 times better. in my
You
opinion.
prefer Halo over that? I feel like Splitgate brought back the Halo feel that I had like back
Well,
in
Halo
the day.
3 and Halo Reach I prefer, but
Yeah, those are my
the new,
games too.
yeah, the
You
newer
prefer
ones.
the new one?
No, I don't like the new ones. No.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the beta that came out. Did you play that?
Oh no, haven't played that yet. No, I was playing Master Chief Collection.
Oh, gotcha.
okay.
I thought you were
the
saying
new
you like
one
the
was
Infinite
better.
beta more than
Yeah.
Splitgate.
No. I was talking about Reach and 3.
For sure. What about Apex?
What do you guys think? I don't mind
Oh,
it.
Splitgate. We all been.
Yeah, we've
Me,
been playing the hell out of
Jmoney
it.
left. We've been going crazy with that, bro. That's my personal favorite game at the moment, and I will
Wow.
stand by that forever.
Still haven't played
It
it.
is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You've been playing competitive or?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We're about
Yeah.
to hit diamond. We're platinum right
Oh,
now.
crap.
Me and Left are. Yeah, we got to get Jmoney in there too. We just got to level him up more.
I gotta
I
play it.
literally just unlocked rank.
Yeah.
Out of all the games that have came out that you guys are playing, Splitgate seems the most interesting to me.
Splitgate
They got
is the
camos.
like,
There's
it's
camos
such a
in there.
cool like dynamic to
I
a
know,
first-person
that's
shooter.
why it's the
Every
most
game
interesting to
has their own gimmick, I would say, right? You've got Call of Duty. It's very vanilla, I would say, in terms of like just shooter, right? Except for like occasionally they'll add jetpacks or I don't know, you know. But like that's literally it.
It's not very
But
vanilla.
then when
That's
it
pretty.
comes to Battlefield, you've got different types of classes who have different abilities on the field, right? And it's like it's way more of a military type experience. Then you've got, I don't know, Overwatch, which is a very team based. Same like you pick a very unique character with a set of abilities. But then you've got Splitgate, which takes the shooter and applies a different mechanic that I've never seen in a first person shooter before, which is Portal, obviously. But it's like
That's
you
really
would
cool.
think that like on paper it's like, damn, that sounds like something I don't want to have to learn. You don't want to have to learn how to portal around kids and like you feel like you're just gonna get skill gap like crazy. But even still, like you only place the portals down in certain areas. But if you're like, bro, when you get a portal behind somebody and they're still looking like this, and you're like behind them with their gun in their back, you feel like the man every time. It's my
It
favorite
is
experience.
really sick. For me, it kind of feels like very, very early Fortnite before people started building like crazy.
Yeah.
Like before people
Wow.
actually learn like the meta with these portals and all that. Like you see people doing it like a little bit, like nothing too crazy. But right now it feels like everybody's getting a grip on the game. It's just a lot of fun
See,
right now.
So-
That's the
so
best
unique.
time of a game. Like, that's why I say, like, with multiplayer games, the best time experience you'll have is that first week or that first month. Like, I wish we could just have a game that would just never develop a meta, because games are so much funner before there's the meta set. Like you were saying, Fortnite, but even Call of Duty. The launch week of Call of Duty, when you've got all these different weapons going around, like the very right when a game launched, as soon as a meta gets set, that's when it gets old and boring, because you're facing the same 4 weapons, you're using the same 4 weapons, and it doesn't have that shine anymore, where there's so much different things to do because the best things have been found out. So if there was
Yeah, it's
only
like
a
most
game-
of the game's
Zombies.
blocked off because you know it's
Yep.
not going to do as well as other things.
so if a developer could find a way to make a game that there is no meta. Not that everything's balanced, but there's some way to shift things enough where there was no meta period, and somehow they could keep things consistently fresh without just ruining everything, like with massive buffs and nerfs. That would be so fun. I don't know if it's possible, but if it is, that would be one of the fun. Like, I mean, that would fix issues.
I really feel like Splitgate has that potential though, because there's only a set number of guns. You start with like the same weapons and the same modes, so everybody has the same thing, and it basically comes down to your aim, your skill, your positioning.
It feels like TF2. TF2 has been the same game fundamentally since it came out, right? Like nothing. I don't think a single thing has changed except like updated graphics, if anything, you know. But like that game is like, it's your very classic arena shooter. They're not gonna add anything new, anything like either make money or like, you know, lower the skill gap for people or something like that. You know, I just think they're gonna just play it and have fun, which is cool to me. I like it.
That's cool. I didn't know, because I've seen like a lot of people hop on it, but I didn't see it was doing like that crazy on Twitch or anything though.
Oh yeah, it's huge.
It's not doing crazy on Twitch though, which is weird. Like the viewer is because it's weird. It's like a very high viewership, but not a lot of streamership. If that makes sense. Like there's no people streaming it really, but there's a lot of people who are interested in the game. The Discord has like half a million people on it. They're taking off like crazy.
It's an opportunity to get big. I mean, right there, that like the same thing. That's why I think we have all these Cold War zombie YouTubers coming up, because Cold War came out, and for the first month, all the big YouTubers were posting, and then they left and did other stuff. Like all the big YouTubers left, and then there was that void. There's still this huge active player base playing Cold War Zombies, but there wasn't any big YouTubers making videos. So that's why this is the first year in a long time we've seen so many. Like there's 4 or 5 channels that actually blew up this year, and that's the first time I've seen it. Who knows? Maybe it happened the last few years. I wasn't paying attention, but this is the first time I've seen it. And to me, the Splitgate scene feels like another potential for someone to like. There's viewership there, and there's not enough people capitalizing on the viewership. Where usually with games like with Warzone, you're not going to grow on that. There's so many people streaming it and only a certain amount of people wanting to watch it, where it's opposite for this. And even still today, I think Zombies is like that. Most of the big content creators, like everyone with over 1 million subs, isn't posting daily or weekly content for Zombies. They post it like the first week and a half after a map comes out, and then they leave. And that right there, because my views drop when a new map comes out, but as soon as they kind of leave and go back, that's when my views go back up. I mean,
I say the same thing.
Yeah. And I mean, that's the same thing happening with Splitgate. So if you really want to make something big right now, if you capitalize, make like daily videos on Splitgate, that is a huge opportunity to potentially like build a channel, build a career.
Second Lego channel, just full Splitgate commentary.
I got enough. I ain't got enough time, bro.
Lego 2 unlocked.
Yeah.
I have to buy another desk to
40
sleep
and
under.
Lego 2X. I think Sam was saying in his stream once, he was like, I feel like you can just put the unlocked at the end of everyone's names and it would just make sense. Jmoney unlocked. Sam unlocked or
Exactly.
whatever. Yeah.
Or the
Silky
17th as well.
left unlocked. Yeah. The 17th.
Joe
Yeah, that
Finney's the
was-
17th.
Joe Finney.
Joe
Why
Finney.
did that start, by the way? That just came out of nowhere. You're just like Joe
It's a
Finney.
random word, to be honest, and then it just pulled out.
It's funny though. I like it.
Thank
It's
you,
become
man.
our greeting. Anytime it happens, you're like Joe Finney.
That's nice. That's kind of cute. I didn't know you had a couple of names for each other.
Yeah.
We did actually.
Our ship name.
Yeah.
Mm.
Joe Muel. Never mind. We're gonna move on.
Trying to make some
Leave that.
That's so gross.
That one was so bad.
What about Apex, bro? I know you used to play Apex a lot, or I know I've seen you stream
A little
Apex
bit,
a few
yeah.
times. Yeah.
My brother. I think I'm gonna play off this actually, because my brothers are playing.
Yeah.
Nice.
But
Apex is fun, dude. They have
yeah,
arena
it's
now,
fun.
or ranked arena, and that's been pretty fun. Arena's like my favorite game mode in that game.
It's honestly
wait,
a
that's
whole lot
not
of fun.
ranked though, is it?
No,
They
there is
have a
ranked
ranked
now.
one, but then they have like
Okay.
a non-ranked one as well. But it's like the 3v3 shooter.
Yeah, there's
Oh,
resignation.
Yeah.
Where it's
I
kind of
haven't
like
played that
Counter
yet.
Strike, where you buy your weapons and your
Mhm.
ammo and your health and all that, or not your ammo, your like utility and your health.
Yeah. You
Damn,
buy your
that's
class.
sick. Oh,
Yeah.
it's
It's
3v3 as
a
well.
lot more like fast paced.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
It's
gonna play
yeah,
it
it's
after
just it's pretty sick. That's my favorite game mode. Only problem is I suck. So
And there's ranked 3v3 as well.
yeah.
There's ranked like every mode now,
Yeah.
besides
You
like
no longer have
duos.
to jump in just to get clapped and then jump right back out. So now you can just
What I will say though, even if you
Yeah.
do get clapped in Apex, the loading times to get into another game is like, really fast.
Oh yeah, it's
Like
super
compared to
fast.
Warzone, if you like die right off rip or whatever, you have to spend like 20 minutes loading out and then loading back into a new game, then the whole warm up, and then you have to drop in and all that. It seems like 20 minutes go by between games.
It's like 30 minutes.
With Apex, it's like 5.
You're not getting any XP. They show
Mm-hmm.
you like the 30 XP you got for surviving 3 seconds.
Yep.
And they're like, okay, now you get kicked to the lobby.
What do you guys think of battle royales?
Never been my thing.
I'm tired of it.
I got like a love-hate relationship with it. Like I'll go back and play it because it's like fun. It's way more fun to play with people because you just like mess around and dick around, whatever. But then it gets really repetitive and boring, especially if you're not doing well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get
But that's why I think Apex does it well, because you can, if you like the mechanics of the game, you like playing the game, you can go play like Battle Royale, and then if you're getting just stomped in that, you go play arenas, and it's a lot more fast-paced fun, getting the games faster. And then it actually helps you like get better with like the weapons, the movement, the gameplay, and all that.
Feel like
I think that's what Warzone really lacks, is because they have plunder, and people only really play plunder to like level up weapons or whatever. Like if they added some sort of mode like Apex, or some sort of like I don't know, like shooter where it's like a much smaller map where people that don't have Modern Warfare or Cold War could like level up weapons, I think that would help Warzone out a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Like, BRs, I feel like starting to fall off a bit.
That's true.
Definitely. Wait,
Pretty
so
hard.
are they still making content? Lego would know this definitely. Like, are they still making content for Cold War next year?
Well, nothing's been confirmed. There seems to be rumors of it, because Cold War right now, bundle-wise, has made like more money than any COD has by a lot. Like it's completely smashing expectations in terms of like player count and money. So from what it looks like, because of that, they like to follow the money trail. And I mean, Treyarch Games usually, like, Treyarch Games are usually the company that continues updating after the game comes out. Like, well, the Black Ops 1's a bad example, but Black Ops 2, I think, got a couple like bigger updates. It didn't get new content, but then obviously Black Ops 3 got Zombie Chronicles after Infinite Warfare came out, continued receiving weapons for like a year. Black Ops 4 was a bad example because that game wasn't received well and didn't really meet their goals, so they kind of stomped that one out. But this one seems to be a Treyarch game that's meeting goals, so I would assume, I guarantee you, will for sure keep getting bundles. That will keep happening no matter what. But I think we'll get updates maybe along the lines of perks. I don't know if we'll get maps, but I think we'll get some meta changes. We'll get new weapons. We'll get stuff like that.
Yeah.
I definitely feel like they're not going to just leave the zombies behind right when the cycle ends.
Probably not. I think we get probably at least 6 months of additional stuff coming to it. So
Don't they have to make another game though? Aren't they helping out with
they're
Vanguard
helping.
zombies?
They don't have to. They're not making it. I think they're like assisting or whatever.
Yeah.
But I think they still will drop stuff for like at least a year, or after the cycle's ended.
Yeah. So I don't know if we'll get maps, but because content doesn't have to be maps, it could be perks, it could be weapons.
Like Modern Warfare is over a year old, and how popular that multiplayer was. They're still adding guns. They're still adding maps. Like although it's like sparingly, they're still adding stuff for it. I don't see why they wouldn't do the same thing with a popular zombies mode.
True.
Unless they're really
imagine-
trying to push people into the new zombies mode.
Could you imagine if they actually did add depth perception to multiplayer? By the way,
Just why?
Yeah.
All hacked.
I never thought of that. That'd be hilarious.
It would just be like high alert, just going crazy.
I can't use that perk, bro. That perk be pissing me off.
It's actually pretty good in
Is it?
Warzone or
Oh, okay. Warzone I
Paranoia
can
or whatever.
understand. Yeah.
Imagine
Can't do it in
Tombstone
multiplayer.
as well.
Tombstone.
In multiplayer?
It's just in domination. Every time you die, you come in with
Yeah.
all the ghosts.
Elemental pop.
Yeah, and you're trying to like run to it.
You shoot an enemy, it
That'd be
They
turns
should
them.
make like a zombies like perks, all that mode for
That would be
multiplayer. Like a
amazing.
nice like limited time mode.
We field
I-
upgrades and everything.
I want to turn an
that'd be
enemy. What would
crazy.
happen if you use turned? If you use elemental pop, you turn the enemy. They just have
If
no
you kill somebody, they become a zombie and they
have
go
no
ahead and
control
go
over their
for it.
character. They can still see it. They can still see their character, but it's just heading towards their teammates, swinging at them. They can't do anything.
I
It's
feel
like,
like
no!
if they like
Make it switch
respawn,
your
they
team,
just have their corpse coming after them.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
hilarious.
That would be cool.
And then like you could have wonder weapons as score streaks.
Dude, yes, come on.
Oh, dude.
get
You're
on
it
that.
right now, bro.
Get
You're
on
it.
that.
Cherrick, if someone's watching. Yeah, never mind.
Brain rot should just be like you turn the teammate for like 10 seconds.
I mean,
Just
It would
change
just be people ring of firing with like a
No.
thermal stoner.
Well, it wouldn't even be that. It would
The
just
meta would
be
be fucked, bro.
everyone would
It'd be so,
plug in a
like,
controller and just
bad.
use Deadshot.
Ooh.
would be
It just
crazy.
snap on. They'd be on
Yeah,
ADSing,
multiplayer.
just
Throw a
snapping.
Gersh, dead shot.
It just locks
Done.
onto
Yeah.
heads if you use a controller. You could just on ADS continuously, even with snipers.
That would be
It'd be
wild.
it'd be so much chaos. I feel like it would balance
It'd
out.
be
and just
fun though.
fun.
It'd be fun though, especially for the first week before a meta develops in it.
Yeah.
Until everyone realizes, like, oh, we'll just use Deadshot the entire time.
There'd be something hell broken. I feel like.
I got a question. Before we started this recording, we were talking about Australia and America and like what Australians think of Americans. But my question is, so you know how the UK has Nando's and that's like their biggest restaurant and they always talk about it. What's like that from Australia?
We
I've
have
never heard them
Nando's.
talking- Oh,
Surprisingly, it's delicious. Yeah.
okay. Is that your guys' thing though? Like, what's like, if someone's like, you got to come over to Australia and try this food, what place would I go?
That's a good question. We have a place called Grilled. So it's a burger
Grilled?
place. It's healthy burgers. That's how they advertise it. Even though there's no such thing as healthy burger. But
Right.
they're saying it's like healthy burger, even though it's not healthy. But it's Grilled.
Oh, okay.
Grilled's really nice. And there's a place called Zamberas as well. It's quite like Chipotle.
Oh, you have Chipotle? You had it?
Well, I've had it, and it's very similar to Zamberas. I would actually say Zamberas is better, but I only had Chipotle once, so you don't know.
No. All right. That's fair.
Yeah.
I
What
might check that out.
what would that restaurant be for America? Like, if it's like, oh, you gotta come to US, you gotta try those McDonald's fries. Like, what would?
I feel like
would
before
say
it was
In-N-Out.
McDonald's, but that's worldwide.
I feel like it's In-N-Out.
Yeah,
I feel
I've
like
never
In-N-Out
tried.
for
But
America. I
it's-
feel like that's In-N-Out for the West Coast.
I've
Right, yeah,
never
that's the
tried
thing,
In-N-Out.
that's
We
the
don't have
problem.
anyone near us. It's like Taco Bell. 1,000%. Everyone's got Taco. It's Taco Bell. You got it.
Oh my god, bro! If you told somebody to
It's
come
so
to America
biased.
for Taco Bell,
You gotta
have
try
to,
that
like,
$5 box.
you have to be ready to get these hands immediately. If I like, imagine if I was in Australia my whole life and I flew over to America.
I
and
feel
had to
like
try Taco Bell. Sorry, guys.
Ever tried?
I
never
feel
tried
like
it.
our we don't have like a set restaurant.
Five Guys would be
But-
one.
Our restaurant is the variety of restaurants.
Yeah.
Our restaurant is capitalism. Yeah.
We just got all these different fast food chains.
I'm
that'll
sticking with Taco
fuck you up
Bell.
one way or another. And you just take your pick.
I had IHOP in Florida. And
IHOP's
I
a good
think
one.
I put on like 10 kilograms, maybe. Just
Oh yeah, that
mad.
fast food restaurant IHOP.
It was maybe the worst thing I've ever ate in terms of like health wise.
I do the math for how many kilograms 10 is in pounds, bro.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, my bad.
You gotta speak down to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But when I think of America and when I went, I was like, oh, I really want to try Shake Shack, In-N-Out. I wanted to try the
Shake
burger
Shack?
place.
Mm-hmm.
What's Shake
never had
Shack?
Shake Shack?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
I'm
Really?
not gonna lie.
Okay.
Shake Shack kind of mid.
I
I
don't.
don't even think I've ever had
I
it.
love shakes. Shakes is like my favorite dessert.
Yeah, their shakes are good, but it's just ice cream and milk. But when you go to their burgers, bro, it's like they've got this
I've always
one
heard they're like
pepper burger.
expensive Culvers.
They're super.
Do you like
expensive.
In-N-Out?
I don't know what
So good.
Culver's is.
Seeing as though
There's a bunch of
every
regional
freeway exit
restaurants.
around me, bro, it's good, and I would recommend it strongly over like pretty much any other burger place. But like,
Right.
it's only special when it's special, right? We have In-N-Outs like we have McDonald's, so it's not like
Oh yeah.
I've been to In-N-Out
So-
every prom, every event. Someone always was like, it's like 2 a.m. or something. Like, let's go to In-N-Out. It's like, okay, I guess. We always do
Good
that.
thing after you're drunk, I feel like.
Oh, we need
So
to go
it-
to Cane's. Do they have Cane's
No.
on the East Coast?
Never
Nope.
tried that.
I need
Cane's is like a better Chick-fil-A in my opinion. Don't at me. Actually, do.
Steak and
Try it,
Shakes,
you know?
probably my favorite restaurant like that.
In-N-Out, or I mean, like Chick-fil-A is good, but like, what's it? What did I just call it? Cane's? Yeah, Cane's is good. You gotta try
never
that
heard
out.
of it.
Never
I
heard
need
You
of
to
guys
it.
try
have
Cane's.
a lot of
Regional.
different fast food places.
Fattening foods. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it's what we do best.
Nothing but them.
we be dealing with obesity.
Got the variety pack.
You gotta
Because
like
yeah,
pick your character.
we have
Freaking
like
America.
McDonald's, KFC, Hungry Jack's is your Burger King. We have Burger King.
We have Jack in the Box. I think so. I think
Yeah,
that's it.
Burger King is our Hungry Jacks.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
really?
don't know
Yeah,
what
yeah.
Jack in the
Yeah.
Box
They
is.
changed the name over there.
What would they call it?
That's like they got like EB Games instead of like GameStop.
Yeah.
EB
Wow.
Games.
Joe
What
coming
else?
with the
You have,
knowledge.
you have
Yeah.
Jamba Juice.
I
We
don't
a
have
place called
Jamba
Boost
Juice.
probably the same.
Silky, half these things you were listing off, I've never heard of in my life.
You've never heard of
I've
Jamba
heard of them.
Juice?
I've never heard of Jamba Juice.
You are
No,
not.
I've heard of that.
Way.
Jamba Juice is my
No,
favorite
bro.
establishment on the
The only
entire
place,
planet.
the only place Lego knows is fucking
Taco
Taco
Bell.
Bell.
Taco Bell, bro. You're
Literally.
nasty.
Steak and Shake.
Oh my
Steak and Shake is also like my
God,
second.
bro.
Steak and Shake.
Disgusting.
Bro has like 2 numbers on his phone, bro. It's Taco Bell and it's plumber because once you eat Taco Bell, you gotta call everybody out there. His neighbors are upset because he's blocking the whole thing for his whole block.
Oh,
Taking out the neighborhood
those
sewage.
foods don't digest.
We don't
easy,
have
bro.
sewage. We got a septic tank. Okay.
God, it's so disgusting.
He's got a hole in his backyard.
Yeah,
His excavator.
he's got little fires going
All right,
around his
But I
area.
got another question for Sam. So let's say, Sam, next year Zombies comes out garbage. It's like Black Ops 4. Everyone hates it. No one's playing it. What do you do with your channel? Do you continue making YouTube? You do something else? Like complete flop.
But
You go
I
back to cold.
usually have like, I don't know why. I usually have gut feelings. Like 2 months before I even made my first video, and I said like I wanted to do that. I had like a really good gut feeling it was gonna go well. For some weird reason, I have a gut feeling that I might move to Halo Infinite. I don't know why. I just have this weird gut move.
Whoa.
Because like whenever there's a new game and like Halo, it doesn't have that many content creators at all anymore. Obviously the old pros are like the biggest players, but like there's such a new fan base there. You know what I mean? You can really blow up off like a new game, obviously, especially when there's so many more people playing it. So I don't know why.
Dang.
I've got a gut feeling about that.
Sam's
But if-
thinking
if I don't
ahead.
do
Man's got
that-
the plan.
Yeah.
Would
if I
that
don't
be
do
your only
that,
content, or do you feel like you try to be more variety, and that just be your main game?
I don't know. I don't think variety really works for like small
No.
content creators.
It's so hard. That's the
Definitely after you
dream.
blow up, but
Variety's
you
the
already have
dream,
such a big
but-
community in zombies. You think you'd still like go back to it every once in a while?
If that did happen, yeah, probably. But because the transition would be rough, obviously, if I did try and do that. But I mean, yeah, that's only if Vanguard's trash as well. Like, if Vanguard's really good, then I think
Yeah.
it would be fun.
I'm excited for Vanguard. I'm excited for anything new. You know,
Yeah, exactly.
I don't think Vanguard is gonna do bad. I mean, because I was still excited for Black Ops 4. I enjoyed playing what I did play of it, and before new bias flew out the window. But it's still gonna be a different experience, And now with the whole refined like system of COD, it's kind of cut and paste with a different theme, but it's still like I'd be interested to play it regardless. So
Yeah.
I'm not.
I definitely feel like it's been written off too early, just based off of what time period it's set in.
I know, yeah.
I don't know.
Everyone's
it's
like, this
because
is
World War
trash,
II.
and we've never even seen a screenshot.
I think the MP's gonna
Yeah.
suck. I'm not gonna lie. I think the Zombies is probably gonna be good. I think the multiplayer is probably gonna. At least it's gonna suck at launch.
Well,
But,
I don't know because I love.
if it's
Black
reversed,
Ops
do you
that
see yourself playing more multiplayer and making content on that?
Yeah. See, I right now, honestly, I don't even really enjoy playing games. I enjoy making content. So I'm gonna chase like whatever does better. If multiplayer is better, I'm gonna enjoy playing that more, just because I'm gonna have more fun making the content and growing my channel. Because that's what I enjoy right now. I really enjoy like growing my channel, interacting with the community. So if Cold War MP was doing better for me on my channel, I feel like I would almost enjoy that more, because I would have more fun making. So it's not like I'm gonna do whatever's better because I want to I enjoy the grind. I enjoy that. So I'll probably play whatever does do better. But I have a feeling the Zombies is gonna do better than the multiplayer.
Multiplayer is a bit broken now because of skill-based matchmaking. Like, I
Yeah.
posted a video. I got
Talk
2
about it.
nuclears in like 2 different games, and I posted the video, and then I swear to God, I look at the comments. People are like, this is skill-based matchmaking. This guy's versing
First
bots
boosty,
and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like,
Yeah.
man, like I'm legit not. But I think because I was playing with viewers at the time, so I think if you play with different people and if
Yeah.
they're bad, like
Any
I've
of
never
you-
played with, so it was an easy lobby. I'm gonna say that, but like at the
That's
same
why I like
time,
playing with viewers, bro. 'Cause
Yeah.
I know somebody
Yeah,
in there's
I-
like
yeah.
10
Point
years
two
old.
Get off
KD.
that SPMM.
No, until you have like the people
little
join you
write-off, dude.
who are like Lolborg, who are like absolutely cracked in MP, and then you're just now playing in like 3 tiers above what you're like.
Oh,
I've
bro,
had that
yeah.
happen before
It's
too.
a
I've had
gamble.
viewers join me, and I'm like, bro, I am way over my head. These are like 3 KD
Yeah.
players in here. I can't keep up. Get me
Yeah,
out of this
I could
lobby,
talk to you
bro.
guys for hours about how SPMM literally.
It just makes it not fun.
Yeah.
Like, I think Cold War base game is actually a really fun game. Like, I think the base system for Cold War MP is good. I think the grindables are fun. I think all that's fun. I think I just don't want to play because I know after one good game, it's just like I I don't have fun not getting better. And the thing about skill-based matchmaking is you never get better. If you start
Ever.
playing better,
You
you're
stay
now
at the same spot
I
constantly.
thank you, bro. People always go, "Oh, just get good at the game." That's not how. It
No,
works.
you can't. You got to
If
get worse at
better
the game.
You play against people who are better
Exactly.
at the game.
Skill-based-
every
It's
time.
you're
get
constantly
worse.
climbing instead of just like sitting there playing casually.
Bro,
There's like no
and on
replayability
paper,
to it.
It's weird on paper how it's like, okay, skill-based matchmaking means you're gonna play against people who are the same skill as you, but I play against people who are better than me every time. I either like there's like one
It's because they
person
can't
who's
put
doing
you in
worse
any
than me.
lower level lobbies. It's already put you down at the bottom.
Yeah, bro. Like what?
Scraping the bottom of the barrel. There is no lower skill
The
lobbies.
skill
is it?
range definitely needs to be like broadened for skill-based matchmaking.
I don't
Like,
even
if
think
it's
it
like-
needs to be in at all, bro.
Hey,
Just make it random.
no,
Like,
make
I think
it-
that's why Splitgate is doing so well because I don't know if they
Thank you,
have
bro.
SPMM because we
It's
hop in
not
there and it's
strong
just
at all.
you
It's
can
very
you can
lightweight.
either shit on or you get shit on.
yeah,
I
it's
like
just
that, dude.
very, very, very light.
It should be
Let-
ping based and then sort the teams based on skill. Go back and
Yep.
forth between best player, best KD. Like ping based because ping's king and that makes lobbies feel better. And then skill based matchmaking the lobbies after people have already been put into the lobbies and balance the teams.
You don't even need to do all that though. Also, because like, what if you like you have ranked for a reason? You can't put a competitive
Damn.
game mode in a game
Exactly.
and then expect all the game modes to be
Competitive.
Sometimes zombies.
I feel like that's why
competitive, you know?
like nobody even knows League play is really in Cold War. Like one, it's a
know.
completely separate tab, and then it's the same modes except with less stuff, but you get a rank.
Yep.
Yep.
And that's even worse. You want to talk about like bad SBMM? That if you play League play, you will understand why nobody plays it except for like the grossest people on Call of Duty play that. Sorry.
That's what they should have
It is
done.
like the most toxic area of Call of Duty,
Since
that
we
is literally
and that's
like,
crazy for Call of Duty.
Yeah.
And what
they
always
literally
is.
made a
That's how it was
cesspool
in
of
Black
just
Ops 2.
gross.
I mean, that's
Huh?
any can like that's like GBs. GBs were always super like
I mean,
just
this is
toxic.
weird, though.
Well, any like competitive mode is going to be toxic,
Toxic.
but like
See what
This
they
is
should have
different,
done
though, you know?
is since there's skill based matchmaking in multiplayer, there should have had none in league play. Yeah, that's
just
where
basically
switch it
random.
around.
It just-
League play is actually goaded.
yeah, it just they completely remove
No
like
skill based in there, you just get a rank.
you just get a rank and you're playing completely nut like that'd be perfect. Why don't they do that?
No,
To be
that's how I
fair,
feel like when I
though-
play COD Mobile.
To be fair though, Lego, you'd probably be running around with your shovel though in League. Play.
Exactly. I'd let them know.
I
I'd let
don't
them
know
know.
if he's ever used a class without the E tool on it, bro.
Not in multiplayer. I don't use it in
Literally.
multiplayer. I only play multiplayer to get camos, so I can't get camos for the new weapons if I'm using the E tool. So
True, I guess.
That's what
I
I,
can't
hate
even
about this
play.
multiplayer. Is like I had fun grinding my camos in it, and then after that, I do not touch it until there's a new like.
exactly, that's
Done out.
it.
Yeah, you really burn yourself out.
You
You
play-
don't even have fun in it anymore.
Only fun for the gunfight tournaments and the camo grind, and then after you finish all the gunfight tournaments and the camos, it's like, well, back to
Gunfight
zombies.
tournaments are okay.
And the gunfights tournaments don't even feel as fun as they did in Modern Warfare.
No,
I've had fun
Modern
with
Because
those.
Modern Warfare,
gunfights were
at least there's like
amazing.
I don't know why Cold War has like less fun trash talk than Modern Warfare, but Modern Warfare
Yeah.
is like always like you're chirping with the other team, you're
That's
going
a
back and
fact.
forth.
See, I don't
Yeah,
trash
but
talk.
like Cold
so-
War, it just feels like you spend all this time and you're sweating the entire time you're playing in the tournament.
That
Like
was one of the few
you can't just like
times-
mess around really. There's no
I had-
room for failure.
That's true. It was one of the few times I've actually had someone say, like, or I've actually 1v1 somebody after a game. Like, I usually don't do that, but that was the one time I was like, look,
1v1 me, bro.
Like, literally.
right now.
Yeah. It was fun, though. I won. You know, I had to show him. You can't come in my game and disrespect me and then not expect me to, you know, show you up. You know what I mean? Like, I had to do it to him.
Should have made a video on it and then just made the title like 10-year-old kid loses
This
1v1
dude was
with
like,
me.
Gone
this dude
wrong.
was like 30 years old,
Yeah.
bruh.
Yeah. His mum gets on the mic or some shit.
Yeah.
You leave my son alone.
That's
Yeah.
what I miss. I really miss that, like those trolling videos and those videos of you just being able to talk to whoever, you know.
That was like probably one of the best parts of COD, and what like really blew it up on YouTube and all that was all these videos of
100%.
just people like messing with or just having a good time with random people in the lobbies that you'd literally never meet.
right.
But now with SBMM, you're only going against people who are your exact same skill, probably
Right.
not talking on the mic at all.
Nope.
And if they are, it's just sweaty, like call outs or them just screaming at you for not like capping B or something.
Yeah.
What was your first CODs?
I first played Call of Duty 3. That came with my
Dang.
like Xbox.
Jesus.
Jeez.
I
way
I've been
back in the
playing a
day.
while. I'm COD 4, but Jmoney apparently was here before me. Dang.
I need to go back and look at my stats on that.
Wait,
I
I'm
was, like-
older than you.
I
How
was like
old
7
were you?
playing that.
Man,
He really he beat you before he was in the womb, bro.
Yeah, like
But it
dang.
really
he,
is.
he was playing in his mom's stomach, bro, going hard.
I was busy
It
playing
really is
Pokemon.
27.
Jmoney is wow. he
Yeah,
plays
I'm actually
20.
26. I gotta change the number every year.
My first COD was I don't really know, man. Like the first one I got to like a chance to actually play was Black Ops 1, right? But I didn't the one that I actually got to own was Modern Warfare. But I didn't get to play it for very long cuz every time when I was younger, my mom didn't buy me a system. Every time they would give me one or something, I'd have it for like a month and they'd say I was too addicted to it, but it's like my favorite thing to do, so I'd be playing it all the time. Then they would take it back. So yeah. I didn't get one until I got my job and then I got a chance to buy my own. It was
What
cool.
was the first COD you really played like a lot? Like actually like grinded for
Like hit
things
multiple
or-
prestiges.
Oh,
like
spend your
you're
most
like
time on.
deep.
I think that would be World War II. I
Dang.
love the hell out of World
Wow.
War II.
I
I
like World War
remember
II,
I
too.
remember the moment that I said I want to start grinding for camos is because I unlocked like whatever the gold equivalent was for the combat shotgun on shipment. It was so much fun. I was like you could just literally just walk around hip firing and you just like start blasting people in the face. And I
Is
had
that
a
your
lot of fun
first
with
gold weapon?
I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Dang.
I think that was my and then my second one because I didn't go for many golds after. I got a few like in World War II, but I think after that I didn't get any other CODs until Modern Warfare 2019. I got the MP7 gold first, and I was like, wow, this is great. So I was trying to go for Damascus, and then I gave up because the game kind of like
Launchers.
yeah. But then I started grinding in Cold War. Shout out to Lego. He kind of inspired me to do that. No cap. So I was like,
Good.
and then it was actually Sam's Dark Aether in one game, or not Dark Aether, one game. My bad.
Hey, it's my
It was,
series.
it was his Plague Diamond on Snipers tutorial that I watched, and that was
That's
what
the one
I
that's
did
almost got
for-
1 million views.
Yeah, it was a sniper, like him running around the trains in the yard, and I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Like it made sense, but I was like, okay, is that how like the pros are doing it? Like, and then
I was trying to that video. I remember that. I was like, yeah, you basically need to get as many shots in as possible as you're walking back to minimize
Yeah.
or like get as many shots because it's so
Underneath
like there's
back.
no strat. Crazy strat to
Underneath
it.
back.
I thought there was, bro. I was looking. That's why I
Underneath
really
pack.
found you guys.
Underneath
'Cause I
pack
was
a
looking
bunch.
for strats that you guys were doing. Like maybe because I was like, I'm a casual player at first. I'm not but like I'm trying to figure out how I can optimize getting this camo as fast as possible. So maybe there was other people who were doing it like crazy strat that was getting it done in like a few games. But yeah, there wasn't really.
Or
much
in
to it.
one game.
It's just kill zombies, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's supposed to do it.
What was your first gold weapon, Lego? Do you remember what it was?
Oh, it would have been in COD 4. I don't know. It would have been one of probably the SMGs or the ARs in COD 4.
You don't remember what started the camo
itch.
itch?
I've always been a progression thing. I like to progress. Like when I was playing Pokemon, I was like, I'm gonna get every single one of these. Like best be it. Like when I was playing a game, I'm like, I'm gonna unlock everything. If I'm playing freaking Dead Island, I'm getting all the achievements, getting all the like I'm a
Completionist.
completionist. So I'm playing COD 4. I'm like, I can unlock camos. Oh, if I get all of them for the entire class, I get a gold weapon. Bet. Like, and then
But do you remember what your first game you tried to like complete is?
I've completed
Get
them all.
everything done.
Well, I've always been like pretty like I've always tried to do that, but I haven't always done that. COD 4, like I mean, there wasn't much to do besides getting the gold weapons because that was before that. World at War was easy. You hit 10th. There was nothing to unlock in that game. There was no camos. There was no like.
What was the one you actually did then? What was your first one?
Probably it would have been. They were all too hard. Like legitimately, if you're playing Modern Warfare 2, legitimately, there was calling cards for getting 1,000 headshots with every weapon. Like it just wasn't achievable.
Oh, that's
especially for-
ridiculous.
Yeah. Same thing. And if you wanted to get fall for every weapon, first you had to hit 10th prestige because you lost progression when you prestige, and then you had to get 150 headshots with every, or it was 250? I think it was 250 headshots with every weapon, but that was after you hit 10th prestige.
Oh, sheesh.
And like same thing, there was calling cards and stuff in that game. Like like I think it was 1,000 multi kills with a javelin, and I'm just like, I'm gonna go for everything unlocked in this game. I got the camo for a lot of stuff, but I didn't get everything. And then Black Ops 1, the way the gold camo worked is it was many hours for one gun. So I tried to get everything in Black Ops 1, not possible. Modern Warfare 3, I have all gold guns but 4. And I don't know why I stopped because I went back on that because we were going through the history of like all my accounts. I don't know why I stopped 4-way. Probably because
Go back and finish it.
I
Go back and finish it.
I would have hit it, but the thing is, you lose your gold gamos when you prestige in that game, right? And they did you
Really?
they did you so dirty. So they added 10 prestiges, right? So 10 prestige, I hit 10th prestige pretty quick because I'm a no life. That was probably my most played COD. And I'm like, all right, let's get every gold weapon. I probably got I probably had 20, 25 out of the 30 something weapons gold. They're like, all right, 5 new prestiges. And I was like, well, crap. So we start over. I get 15th prestige and I'm like, all right, boys, we're doing this again. Got like every AR, every SMG, every sniper, like 5 more prestiges. And I was just like,
Okay, now it's 20.
yeah, so it goes up to 20. So then I hit 20th prestige, and I'm like, we'll do this. So I probably got a total of over 100 gold guns in Modern Warfare 3, and I went back. I'm 3 away. I'm like 2 shotguns and 3 LMGs, and that's like, that's all I'm missing. Something like really dumb like that. And I don't know why I stopped, but I was probably just... and then
What about you, Sam? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
so, Black Ops 2, I did the same thing, the calling cards, but Black Ops 3, I actually like unlocked everything, like except for supply drop stuff. I got all the ranks, everything, all the calling cards, except for supply drop crap, obviously, because that's random.
There's just something about like completing everything in a game.
That's what I love.
Like, it's just
so
a lot of
nice.
fun. Like, not only do you just get to play like mindlessly almost, but you're still making progress towards something every time. Like, it doesn't matter
Yep.
how you do in a game, but as long as you're still like unlocking camos, like making progress, it still feels like you're doing something.
What about you, Sam? What was your first COD that you started? grinding?
Or your first COD in
Modern Warfare
general. You
2,
never
probably.
answered that, did you? What was your...
My first COD was World at War. Played with
Ah,
zombies.
that's
yeah.
hilarious. So Jmoney was COD 3, mine was COD 4, yours was World at War, all in a row.
What about you, Left?
Yes.
My bad.
What about me?
What was your first COD?
World at War.
Oh, nice.
Hey.
Dang,
go.
bro, I didn't
That's what I'm
realize.
talking about. No, it's sick, dude. That's what I'm talking about.
Modern
What was
Warfare was a 3 was a hell sick game though, Lego. That's
Oh,
probably my
yeah.
favorite.
Yeah,
I like the survival
Yeah,
mode in that.
Warfare is my favorite.
it's my favorite Modern Warfare game. I think Black Ops 1 and MW3 are my 2 favorite CODs. I think Black Ops 1 edges out ahead a little bit because it had zombies. I mean, like, so
Yeah, just yeah, bro. That's what I'm talking about. What was your so my first game though, not in the Call of Duty series that I started grinding, I feel like it was Super Mario 3D Land for the 3DS.
It's a pretty fun game.
Like like I was going for every star coin. I was going for 100% completion on the world. Then they had like another like reverse mode for it or something when you do it with like either Luigi or
Where like everything's mirrored.
Don't worry, we didn't really hear anything. Don't
yeah, I know he's
Alright,
got.
well,
So,
good.
what was your first game left that you maxed out? You were like, bro, let me hit this bad boy up hard.
Mario Kart Double Dash.
Oh,
That's a good game to do it on.
Uh-huh.
Double Dash is a lot of fun.
what was my first one? I don't even know.
Wait, first game.
That you like maxed everything out. That you were like, dude, I'm gonna
Oh.
fully.
Was it
For me,
Pokemon?
it was Halo 3, I think.
Oh,
I went for
Halo 3.
everything in Halo 3, all like the Vidmaster challenges. I think my first ever like actual grind towards completing something was like the Recon helmet.
What is that?
It's like
Ooh.
that's like their mastery thing, but there's like these set of challenges, like you know how like Xbox achievements and all that.
Yeah.
There's like Vidmaster challenges where it's like finish the very last mission on Legendary with everybody
Oh,
riding
yeah.
in a certain vehicle.
Yeah, I was
And
gonna
there's,
try
like,
doing that. But
There's like play this playlist on this day of this month. And there's like
That's what
wow,
COD
that was
need.
like-
They need crazy
wow.
challenges like that.
and if you get all
And then
that
you get, like,
done,
cool
you
stuff.
get this helmet, and then everyone knows that you completed all that.
See, that's dope.
Like,
Sick. You have it?
and yeah, I do have it.
Wow.
I need to pull it back up. I need to find my Halo 3.
That's a full legend right there for sure.
I think because I was trying to go for every achievement in there, like
Yeah.
all the Xbox achievements, and I ended up doing like all the Vidmasters and got it.
that's cool.
I'm trying to-
Recon helmet's like the very first grind.
I don't think I've ever completed any game fully.
Really?
Not gonna lie.
Well, what have you ever tried to? Like, you don't have to, because a lot of times you won't succeed. But have you ever been like, bro, I'm gonna get everything done here?
No, I've never
No?
tried that. I mean, I got like Dark Matter.
wow.
That-
That's a
Like,
completion.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. No, I thought
You got Dark Aether. and
I was
Bloodborne.
actually one of the first people to get Dark Matter on Black Ops 3. Surprisingly.
one of them.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, like, okay, that's what's up. I'm trying to think how that works, cause.
Like he was like top
I
20,
was like,
50.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm tripping. My bad. I'm tripping.
You
Oh,
thought
that's
I was on like a joint account or something.
No, because I mean that's what Lego does. But
Yeah, we
I
drank
was
it with
saying
him.
like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought literally, I thought he was the record for it. Like he thought he was first.
No,
Yeah.
no. I was definitely up there though.
Yeah,
That's sick, dude.
I had a feeling that I don't know why, because it wasn't officially announced, but as soon as that game launched, I started grinding for camos because I felt like there was gonna be a mastery camo. I thought there was gonna
Same.
be, so I just right
Same,
off the
yeah.
bat, and like I think it was a week and a half in, 2 weeks in, unlock that bad boy.
Damn, I was never good.
Wow,
at
that's
multiplayer enough to
quick.
do that. I didn't get good at games until I switched to PC. I didn't switch until Black Ops 4 came out. Like I wasn't like I wasn't even competent. Like I was like, these sticks are too hard for me to control. I was straight liquid ass, and I didn't get good until I switched to these things right here, bro. This changed my life.
I feel like that happens a lot where like players that weren't as good as console like can't really do it on the sticks, really like find their home like playing on PC. Like they just get
man.
good.
When I switched to Fortnite 2, I felt like I had so much power at my fingertips that I never had before. Because I was playing on PS4 for a little bit for like Fortnite. And I was like, bro, I need to get a PC like ASAP. So I got my PC set up. And then ever since then, like I felt like I'm an actual gamer and I feel established, you know? So I felt like I was
The
good.
gaming community. That's
It's
what
just-
matters, man.
I feel like it's just easier to aim on PC. And I know
It
a lot of
really
people are
is.
gonna
You have more
say
control.
Whatever. To a lot of people who are just foreign to the PC gaming in general, they're like, oh, it's like, how do you do it with all those buttons at like your disposal? But it's like, it's the same thing with a controller, right? Just more
Yeah.
custom, I would say, right?
Mm.
Sometimes
You
a lot of
can just set it to however you want it to be.
Yeah, but sometimes that can scare people off. That scares me off on controllers when they see like dead stick zones and stuff like that. That
Mhm.
stuff like, I'm like, whoa, I don't even know what this is. When I played Battlefield 1, I think it was, and I seen all the sensitivity options for controller, I'm not gonna lie, I stopped playing right there.
I feel like it's way harder to set a sensitivity on a controller than it is for like a mouse.
100%.
Because mouse, there's two settings. There's just like DPI and then whatever the in-game setting is,
You're
basically.
so constricted with the hole that the little joystick comes out of, as opposed to, let's say your sense is really high and you want to like tune it, you just play with your wrist as opposed to playing with your whole arm. You know?
Yep.
That's-
Sensitivity doesn't matter as much though for keyboard because it's more like mouse control rather than actual sensitivity. That's what
That's
I find
true.
anyway.
Whichever
much.
one you feel more tuned with.
Because like I used to Kovacs like 5 hours a day. Nah, not that much.
Dang.
But I used to
No
I used to
way.
Kovacs a lot for like because I was playing 20s and stuff.
What is
like,
that?
Yeah,
Kovacs is an aim
aim
trainer.
training.
Oh.
It's like if you're playing football and someone goes, you need to hit the weight room. If you're playing Fortnite or whatever shooter game
Right.
and your aim is off, they say you need to go Kovac.
The thing I always see people playing, and I feel like they're just playing it to play it, not playing it to aim training, was like Osu.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
bro,
what that was like the big thing in CS that people would play to train.
those people are insane. They are so
Yeah.
good at that game. It mind boggles me.
I feel
I'm
like it
talking
does not help with aim training at all. They're just doing it to see how fast they can click around.
Yeah, they have like.
I think it
special,
does.
like,
it definitely helps
little
with mouse
keys for
control
it.
though.
Well, yeah,
think
it'll help
so.
you get that muscle memory,
Yeah.
but you're not like training the right movements, I don't think.
That's true. Depending on what game you're playing, there's too many.
Yeah.
There's too many like linear movements for when a lot of games that you'll play will be like horizontal or like vertical movements in that game when it mostly will be horizontal, especially like CS:GO.
Yeah, exactly.
I had that problem a lot. I would always be aiming down, and my teammates would be like, "Yo, aim higher, bro," and I'm like, "Why? Just move."
But I
up
think
there."
that game is like a perfect introduction for people that play PC because you learn like everything's so strict going into it. You need your movement to be perfect. You can't be moving and shooting on any of that. You need to have like good crosshair placements. You need to keep
Yeah.
your shit up. Get
Yeah.
like one with your aim.
I think a lot of the Valve games are though.
It's
Like-
it's like a really good way
Yeah.
to learn how to play
Very
like a
straightforward.
PC game.
It's a very good introduction. Now that it's free too, like I feel like that's like your first thing that you download if you're new to
Yep.
PC gaming. Yeah, that like pretty much all the Valve games.
Yeah,
really.
Valve is like
Valve,
everyone's
they did a
intro.
really good job with that. Yeah, and they're all free to play.
Sam, have
Yeah.
you ever
Well,
thought
most of
about
them.
decorating your background?
I was literally just thinking the same.
You should have.
thing.
Yeah, I was looking at.
I,
Bro, you in jail?
They look like Juggernog was behind you, but it's not. It's just a drink bottle on top of a table that looks like.
I see what he's talking about.
It's actually
yeah,
a
it
sticker
looks
on
kind
there.
of like
Yeah.
Jug.
Yeah, but you
I
should
thought
like
you had,
stream
a,
design it. We
perk
could
machine.
have stream pick out posters for you.
Yeah,
You should
man.
do that. Get like an Amazon wish list. Put like
Mm.
$100 or something on there. Have them buy.
No,
Yeah.
like they just get full access. You just give them like on stream. They got to pick something. You got to buy it, regardless of what it is, and you hang it up on your
Oh
wall.
yeah, like run polls of what. They
Yeah.
should get, yeah.
It's like a
What do you-
$3,000 lighting.
Do you have like
Got a
top 5
chandelier
albums
behind
or
him.
something or what?
It's got like a chandelier.
like as a poster.
Huh? No, like just like your top, like if
Wait,
you could get
oh,
like
in
albums
general.
on your wall, yeah, like top 5. Because I want my plan in the future is to put my favorite albums on my wall, and then like maybe
Mm.
some other like pop culture things that I'm into, like zombies, of course, and stuff. But I feel like albums is like a big part of somebody. Would you put some? What
Yeah.
would you put on there?
You get an E-Tool poster.
If
No, like you're out. Like
I don't.
what? Huh?
I have no idea what I'd put on the back of my wall. If that's what you're asking. Yeah.
But like no, like okay, what?
Oh,
technically,
what
I guess
are
I'm
my?
asking- Yeah, what's your top 5 albums? Yeah.
I don't know, to be honest. Like, I'm a bit of like a type of dude who just like listens to songs. I don't really like think about
No.
the actual album. But I do like Flower Boy from
Yeah.
Tyler,
We were just
Good
talking about
pick.
Tyler Creator. Yeah, that's fire.
and I
What's
like
going on,
I like
Marlo?
Die Lit from Cardi.
That's what.
Let's go.
I love Cardi. Not gonna lie.
This is
That's what,
insane.
that's what I'm
This
talking
is
about, man.
insane
Because
what
I
I'm
was just
hearing.
telling Lego, I was like, man, he's the artist of the generation. And Lego's like, nah, man.
Who?
Lego,
Cardi
you
Goes,
B?
got
who?
it like
Cardi
that."
B.
Cardi B.
Literally every time, bro. And I'd be, oh, man, that gets under my skin, bro. Who
Yeah.
else? Maybe just.
Probably my favorite album ever is probably Blonde by Frank.
Oh,
Sam's
my
based.
God.
Sam's based.
Sam is for real cool. Oh, my God, bro. You invited to the cookout. You coming to all the events, bro. I swear. Blonde is. Frank Ocean's on my top 5 art. All these artists you're naming are my top 5 artists. So
Good
far.
on me.
Actually based.
I love
picks.
Tyler as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. Oh, I like this new guy called Tizo Touchdown as well. Not many people.
Bro,
he was on.
he was on Tyler's album.
Yeah,
I started
yeah.
listening to his stuff too, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah.
He
He only
really
has
has
like 5 songs.
social
Up.
cues.
Yeah, it's a good song. Yeah.
That's the one I like. That's the one I be playing all the
Yeah.
time. That's crazy.
And technically, it's a bit weird, but I like weird
His music is
you know?
different. Have
Yeah,
you heard,
yeah.
you know who Kenny Beats is?
I've heard the name, but I don't.
He's
Kenny
huge.
Beats like this producer, and he's a lot more like he's like a content creator though. Also, he streams on Twitch. And he
Wait,
also
he's a
releases
YouTuber?
things.
And he has like a
Yeah,
really
kinda.
popular series on YouTube too.
His main thing
Right.
is he's a producer. He produces for like Ski Mask, like Rico Nasty, and some other like bigger artists. Denzel Curry, he has like a joint album
Yeah.
with him. But he has his series on YouTube called The Cave, and he'll invite like rappers and artists.
I
to
actually did
come
watch
over.
that. Yeah, yeah.
So you
I
watched
actually
the
did
Tizo
watch- Yeah, I
Touchdown?
watched.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
When he
did.
was like, oh, bro, that one went crazy. He always has
Yeah.
these like you think like most producers are just like they have a genre that they produce in, but like Kenny Beats is so versatile, and the people that he brings on have such a wild blend of like what type of music they want to make. You know,
Yeah.
I think it's pretty cool. He has one of my favorite ones. I think. No.
Music's sick
That's-
though. Like, I mean, that's a very general statement, but like, I only got
Oh,
into
yeah.
music like when I was like 16 or something. Like, I was
Dang.
hell late.
Yeah, I was listening to a lot of dubstep when I was younger. I was listening to
Bangarang.
Skrillex.
I feel like that fell
Yeah,
off. That
literally, I
that
was
blew
listening
up,
to
and then it
Skrillex,
like I don't hear anyone talking about like dubstep
yeah.
anymore. It pretty much it
What do you
blew up
listen
and-
to, Lego?
I'm
Sorry,
all
I
over
cut
the
you off.
place. Like I don't even stick to a genre. I'm pretty like there's just songs I like, and like I'll listen to Silky will give me an artist and I'll go through his songs and I'll pick out like I've listened like you were saying about Cardi B. I think I found one song that I like through his like, and that's what I'll do. I'll pick an artist. I'll go through and I'll find like I like this one, and that's what I'll keep from it. That's
What's
what
that
I'm doing
song
right
you
now.
like?
I don't
You
remember the
don't
name of
It
it.
was Shooter. It was Shooter by with Lil Uzi.
I think that was
Oh,
the
yeah.
one song that I was
I
like,
like
Classic.
the Uzi as well. Yeah.
like this one's
He said
alright.
he
Last
really
Spot
liked
the
because of
cream.
Uzi's part.
Yeah, I only like the Uzi part though. To be honest, that was
Yeah.
Man, like that's when I was trying to explain to them earlier that like people, I think generally like people listen to music for different reasons. I listen to music more for like sound and like the
Sound,
overall like project of it, because I'm not in tune of I'm not really listening to what they're talking about. Unless I'm really enjoying the project and I want to know their message behind it. But at first I'm thinking of it as like face value. Music is coming in my ears. How am I feeling about it? Like, does it just make me
Yeah.
feel good? No matter what, like even if they're just like, and I'm like, okay, like I
Yeah.
can just bob my head to it regardless. But then it's like certain people listen to like other artists who are like, I don't know, like your J. Cole or like Kendrick, like right. Those are artists who are like very lyrical, and I like those artists, but like I have to really sit down and listen to it like first, you know.
Yeah, you can't like
kinda-
just mix those songs in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I find it more more. I'm like, oh, this sounds like everything I've heard.
that's what
1,000
I was
times
saying
before.
too. Like only
Yeah.
artists that have like unique sounds are my favorite. Like I can't listen
Yeah.
to artists who can be replicated by anything, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
So yeah.
Hmm.
That's why I won't listen to Tech Nine. I won't listen to Eminem. I won't listen to Logic. No, I'm kidding. I like Logic. I like his older stuff, but I won't listen. It was who was it? Logic's favorite or Lego? It was NF. He's a big fan of NF, right?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that
so,
talks
like,
smack.
There's some of the song.
Lego
My
said
friend
he
loves
liked,
NF,
See, I
but
had
he
my,
also loves Justin Bieber and Taylor Swift, so that's his type of music.
Ooh,
I
It's
don't-
very diverse.
Oh dang.
I can't rock with Taylor's music at all, bruh. You know who else I don't like?
Yeah.
Who's overrated in my opinion? The Weeknd. Bro's kind of.
There is that
I've
one
never
song
listened
that
to
I
it.
like.
His songs are always so horny. Like, give it a break, bro.
Yeah.
The dude's always bricked up in the booth.
Yeah, bro. I can't stand that, bro. It just
I
I
still
hate when
like some
music
of his
just
stuff.
sounds generic, bro. Like you bought it on at Walmart, you know. You pulled it straight off the shelf and was like,
There's some guy like
Check that out.
commenting right now, like, what the fuck are you guys
"Hey
like
man,
hell mad at us?
sorry, bro. Look." Yeah.
It's opinion, eh?
It's all the podcasts are. They're a bunch of opinions. So if they're gonna
love
get
that.
mad at that, they haven't made it to this point. They'll watch the first 5 minutes and they're like, "You said
They
what?"
already checked out.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, bro. Man, that just made me so hyped. When he said blonde, bro. Damn, bro.
I didn't peg Sam for a Cardi
You
listener,
didn't
a
peg-
Cardi consumer.
I
What
didn't
the
peg
heck?
Sam either.
Let's go, Sam.
I know, bro.
What'd you picture me listening to? Justin Bieber or something?
I feel like you just listen to the radio, just
Yeah.
based on seeing.
Based on your personality, bro, you seem like someone who's like, I'll just listen to whatever's on.
Yeah.
You
Radio.
know?
There was
Be
this
like,
one
"Ah,
elevator
whatever."
song that I
Either
heard once
that
that
or
kind of
like
hit hard.
game soundtracks.
Wow.
There's no hate
Lord of
on
the
game
Rings.
soundtracks. There's no hate on game soundtracks. They go
Nah.
hard.
Some of
Uh,
the games have like the best soundtracks ever, bro.
Yeah.
There was this
Fucking Modern
one-
Warfare 2 was had
Oh.
Hans Zimmer on it.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh wow.
and that dude's done like
Zombies
everything.
Track?
For Modern Warfare 2, what are you talking about?
Modern Warfare 2 wasn't Hans Zimmer on there.
Okay, I was. It's like Sim's got ghosts in this room, but it's cool. no pressure, bro.
Yeah,
I
that's my
think
brother.
the zombies tracks, those were hot. The hottest in the streets, bro. Especially because they were Easter eggs in game you could play and you start jamming out to, bro. The Beauty of
Yeah.
Annihilation. I don't even like rock music like that, but that's what I'm talking about. Listen to music for sound. Like if it has a good sound to it, I'm still, bobbing my head. The Where We're Going from like Blood of the Dead. What you look so confused for, bro?
Jmoney, is that an anime girl bedsheet?
What?
That's
Those are-
seahorses.
Those-
They're seahorses.
Oh, on my screen, you guys can't see it. I got my mouse here, but it looks like those two black ones look like eyes, and then there's like a red mouth underneath with a nose, and then the white thing above it.
Every single one of these are a seahorse.
Do you see that right to the right of him? Look with the two black. Oh, you move. Your arm had to be in the right position. Put your arm back down. Scoot over a little
Goes
bit.
back down.
Scoot over a little bit to the
This is
right.
as far as I'm scooting.
You covered no to the other side. Other way.
This way?
I ain't scooting no more,
Back
bro.
a little more. Back a little more.
So
Look,
just
right, no,
sit.
yeah, right there. Does that not the two black ones on the right there?
I can't
Do
see
they
where
not-
you're pointing.
Do they not look like
I know what he's
eyes
talking
in the
about, the ones
mouth
right
and the
next to your
hair?
shoulder.
It looks like some
It doesn't-
anime chick going like,
No.
That?
No, dude, he's tweaking, bro.
that's what I was
had
looking
no
at.
idea
For a
what
sec,
you're
I
talking
can,
about. Seahorses.
Shut up.
it
You're seeing
confused
what
me
you
there
wanna
for a
see.
What we
second.
were talking about the zombies music.
I got
Music
sidetracked.
tracks go hard in games, bro. Some shows as
I
well.
feel like they used to be better, like
Oh,
especially
totally.
like sports games and all that. They used to have good soundtracks on like Tony Hawk, like
Oh.
Madden, all that,
Some
and now
of the
you hop
2Ks,
on there and
yeah.
it's just this awful.
It's pop music that got sold. That's what
Mhm.
it is. It's just whoever got the cheapest music that they can sell to these companies, bro.
It also becomes an
it's
issue.
it's all censored to all hell too. So it's like half the
Yeah.
song is just silent too.
It's also an issue with licensing because we have an issue where older games now are losing their licensing and they're pulling the music from the game itself.
Really?
Yeah, what was
I
what,
haven't-
there were, what
I haven't seen
wasn't
that.
it GT
What type of
Grand
beatles?
Theft Auto Vice
Oh,
City?
okay.
And they removed
Oh,
like
never
all
mind.
the audio from that, like, and then they're doing updates. Like, there's been updates on Steam that remove old audio, like audio from older games, because they no longer have the licensing for it. I think it was like
That's
San
wild.
Andreas that lost like all of, like I might be
Are
completely
you
wrong,
kidding me?
That's
Because that has
ridiculous.
one of my favorite soundtracks for GTA.
but like yeah,
I
the
like
music
GTA
they bought
5
from
'cause
other
they update
audit,
all the
like,
time, but,
they,
like-
they didn't buy like unlimited license. They bought it for like a certain amount of time. So now it's just like, well, gone,
Oh, that's lame.
something like that. That was a big outrage a little while ago.
But that makes sense though. I believe that. Like that.
There's
does
such
sound-
big clamps on music and like anything
Yup.
that's creative, like in videos and games and literally anything. And you have to have a license for it. You have to pay royalties.
for real.
Like they just clamp down on all that.
Like I
We've
get
already
it. You want
talked
your
before
bag.
about how like music labels are they just destroy creativity and are only like milking everything for money.
Yeah.
But it's even leaked into games. I didn't know they're even taking out soundtracks and songs from older games.
I mean, anything like that. Like same thing with like on YouTube signing with Machinima a few years ago. I guarantee you, if I
Yeah,
started
we were talking
YouTube
about that
5 years ago and I was blowing up then, I would have signed with Machinima. I'm so glad now that it's like there's more clarity about like signing with an MCM, and I feel like it's just not like it. Back then, it was like, oh yeah, I'm now with an MCN, and it's like it's amazing. But like back.
Yeah, that was like the only way you could even make money. If you
But
signed
now
with
it
them.
seems like everyone understands. Like, yeah, no, you don't want to do that. Like, that's the
Hopefully
same
that
thing.
happens in music too, bro. Because that's
Yeah.
the same. That's literally cut and paste of what's going on over in music. I wish so much that they like are like, okay, look, well, most artists are gonna start going independent. They're not gonna sign to a label that's gonna either force albums out of them, because you can tell that some artists are like under a contract to produce a certain amount of albums, but their heart's not in it anymore, right? Because they're usually they write music from a certain like point in their life that really projects, and you're like, wow, this is great. But then, life changes. They're doing way better, or maybe they're doing worse or something. But it's like it's not the same vibe to it, and they're being forced to make art on it.
They also like put deadlines on artists and stuff. Like when you put creativity into like you need to do this by this day,
Yeah.
like, and it's not you setting those goals, then you completely just drain everything out of it.
Yeah. It gets rushed. That's why you see a lot of albums who just come out and you're just like, damn, bro, did you finish it? Like,
And it just really forces people out of that like creative realm. Like they don't even want to make music anymore if they're sitting there being forced to make like 5 albums by like in the next 3 years or something.
yeah.
What
Yep.
actually happens if you post like a song on your YouTube video? Do they take all the revenue or?
Pretty
Like a
much, yeah.
song.
They claim it, and then they could either strike it down if they feel like it doesn't fit, or they just take all the revenue from it.
Because there's like a lot of like big Fortnite channels who do like montages, and they
Oh,
like
yeah,
they have like 200,000 subscribers, and they probably haven't made like a dime off it.
Probably not. No.
I think a lot of those are more for exposure.
Yeah.
Like if
Yeah.
you use a song like in a video and you know that it's gonna get claimed, it's usually just like, okay, this is still gonna do well, so I'll
Yeah.
take
Yeah.
the hit. It's like an investment.
Yeah.
that's
But
true.
then they don't make other videos though. It's just like songs.
Oh yeah, I wonder why they like.
So I can.
I mean, I have like, I know certain artists. You have to talk to an artist who's like independent. Because I know this producer. His name is like Knowledge, and he's got some of my favorite tracks. And anytime I've made a video, I always put his music in the background of it because it's so chill. But I've talked to him personally. He said, yeah, I won't claim any of it. It's just, I ask that you credit me in the description. When I uploaded Lego's video, I use his music on there too.
Is
So,
that
yeah?
is that Logic's younger brother?
No,
That's,
not
bro, that's what I was
Yeah, I was
no,
like,
no, his name is
knowledge.
He's super fire, bro. It's
As soon as you said
knowledge,
knowledge, that nearly made me laugh.
It's
Because
actually
Yeah.
Ty Lopez.
we were talking about logic. Yeah.
he's like, yeah, Lamborghini music is what it is. His album. Got a new album called 13 Bookshelves on the way. Be sure to tap in these Hollywood Hills.
Reading in the Lambo
He's-
coming out this fall.
Bro, what happened to that dude, bro?
I think he's
Yeah, I
still
think he's
kicking
still
about,
doing
actually.
well. Yeah,
He probably
he's
found-
like,
Like,
he started the whole like just what is it, motivational YouTubers or whatever. Not even motivational. It's like get rich quick.
He probably wrote
Scheme.
that as far as it went, and then he branched off to something else. I guarantee you, he's a
Minecraft.
grinder. He's out there. Yeah.
I think, no, what I think I might have saw it in a critical video a while ago, but I think he bought like Barnes and Noble or something. Like he owns some big like business.
That's a lot of books, man. He really likes them books. He bought
He
the
really
whole
committed to
Barnes
the
and-
knowledge.
He went for the infinite book glitch, bro. Crazy. Make a video about a book, buy a book company, easy.
Dang.
Wow, that's crazy, bro.
Really cornered that market.
How long we been doing this? We almost had like 2 hours or something, bro. Time flies.
Nah, I think we're at like an
Wasn't
hour and
2
20
hours?
minutes. No, we've been recording for. Well, I started recording way, but I probably shouldn't say that on the big podcast, but because this is boring stuff. But yeah, we've been going for a while, so I guess it's probably a pretty good spot to end it.
Alive, bro.
So yeah,
Bro, we gotta play some zombies soon.
episode number 4, boys. That was Jmoney above me right here. Then we got
Grab the
Silky
finger.
right here, and then right over actually way down here we have Samuel.
Then we got left right under my desk.
Yeah.
You can't see him, of
Yeah, that's
course.
where Left's been this episode. Unfortunately, he wasn't done yet, so he's
What's he doing under there? Oh my god.
It's at the end of every episode he's doing something with them.
Left, chill,
bro.
chill, left. Just let us finish this episode
Bro.
before you finish. Chill. But
Demonetized.
Rip, dude.
But yeah, so all their links are below as always. Like I said, I don't know why you're going to click on the Spotify link if you've already made it to the end. But the next episode, if you want to listen to it on Spotify or Apple or Google or whatever you want to, it's all down there. All that good stuff. And yeah, that's it, boys. Exciting news for coming for zombies next week. I'm sure Sam will be grinding it. I'll be grinding it. He'll probably do tank only round 100 or something weird like that.
Yeah, I was actually genuinely thinking we could. I don't know. If there's a tank on every region, I mean.
Tank 100.
Tank only. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
But then you can't do it in holdout rounds, so like.
You could bring it to the where if you know.
Well,
where
you
the
don't have to
holdout
get a
is,
kill,
you
just
can bring
train
it
the
over to
entire
that
time.
objective.
You just train
Outbreak's
the...
gonna be good now though. I'm gonna do the round 100 Easter egg, I think, with the new grapple and stuff. as well.
Whoa.
Ooh, that's gonna take forever.
Time when we're
Dang.
like
It'll
Spider-Man.
take like
Come
10
on.
hours, yeah.
So make sure you check out Sam's Twitch and his YouTube. Watch that round 100 tank only,
Thank you, Lego.
eyes closed, in my bathing suit. I don't know what you're doing with it, but there's always interesting
That's
stuff over
strange.
there. And then Jmoney's got interesting stuff as well. Silky might be doing content. Who knows? Playing Slipgate or whatever he does. So
I stream on Twitch.
It'll be streaming.
Not
streamed on
every
Twitch.
day.
Oh, all the links are below now. I got it. If you guys have seen with the last one, I updated it. It's now got Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube for everyone linked below, not just YouTube. Yeah, you guys should check it out. It looks real professional and fancy now.
I didn't even know I had a Twitter.
I tweet all the time, so.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen a
Up to
Sam
that.
tweet. Yeah, you might be able to check
I see him liking stuff. He's lurking on there.
Sam's
My most
last
popular
video.
tweet is me calling Lego a loser, bro.
Yeah, I know.
I said Lego had no friends and it popped out, bro.
Most
17
popular
likes.
freaking tweet, bro.
Silky the 17th, man. Yeah.
It's happening. We're
Alright,
morphing.
bro. In the recording, bro. Sheesh.
I usually, well, this is the part that I edit out. Usually when I do this, like I'll start rolling, like I'll start recording 5 or 10 minutes before we actually start it, and then just do a hot intro somewhere. Because if you noticed it, it's got the CrashCast like kind of loading intro, and then I take away that as soon as we do the intro. And same thing with the outro. Like as soon as I finish the outro, I do the CrashCast thing, kind of like a small behind the scenes. So it's not just like a quick in and out. It's like a roll in, roll out. The other one starts off.
in and out.
The last one starts with us talking about KFC. Jmoney, if you hear that, I love the.
Really?
Yeah, I just it's back up. I posted it like 2 minutes before we started this. So
Oh, let's go.
yeah, you should
I
go
forget what we
listen.
were talking about with it.
We
felt like it was
talked
stupid,
about
though. I know it's
Activision
stupid for
lawsuit,
sure.
Mauer or Toten, good or bad. We talked
No, about KFC.
oh, talking about you talking about making your makeshift own chicken sandwiches.
Oh yeah.
The intro's fire for that. See, that's